Any circumstances that happen with me, I always stay the course. I beat Kell Brook. I was saying strap season, strap me up. Y'all seen it. Then I beat Sean Porter, got another strap. You know, it had stuff that happened to me, but then I beat you guys, got another strap. And then I sat out a year and a half trying to make this fight happen with Terrence Crawford to get the other strap. So after that, I paid my obligation to the welterweight division. It's time to move up, and it'll be strap season all over again.
Now that was Errol Spence leading up to the Terrence Bud Crawford fight. Originally, Errol Spence said he invented the phrase strap season. However, Gervonta came out stating otherwise. Gervonta said it was him who invented the phrase strap season. Check it out.
Who invented strap season?
Me.
Before anybody?
Yeah.
But everybody's taking credit for it now.
Yeah. She can swing.
How'd you come up with it? How'd you come up with it?
I forget.
You just thought about it one day and it came to you?
Yeah, Errol using it. Everybody using it. Basketball players using it. Football players using it. Yeah.
You should have done like Michael Buffer and trademark it, copyright it.
Somebody had a trademark.
Is trademark
Somebody
that?
had a trademark? Fuck out of here. I don't want to say his name, but he had a trademark.
After you invented it.
Yeah, he wound up stealing it.
That sucks.
Now from that point forward, Gervonta and Errol Spence argued back and forth on who used that term strap season first. Gervonta even put out multiple episodes stating strap season, or naming the episodes strap season. Better yet, Gervonta even put a tattoo on his neck that says strap season. That's how much strap season meant to Gervonta. But ironically, when Devin Haney became the undisputed champion in the lightweight division, that's when all of a sudden it went from strap season to strapless season. A lot of people and fighters in and around Devin Haney division started claiming belts don't really matter. Now, peep game, the people that were saying that, or the fighters that were saying that, didn't have any belts. In fact, most of them are chasing a belt today. For example, Shakur Stevenson. He don't have a belt at the moment in time, and he said the belts don't really matter like that, despite the fact at 130 pounds, Shakur said the contrary. Shakur was chasing undisputed at 130. He even said his dream was to become undisputed like Bud. Shakur was chasing belts in every single weight class, from 126 to 130 to now 135. That's why his next fight is for the vacant WBC belt. Shakur was even beefing with Bob Arum at 130 pounds over being undisputed. He said when it came to Lomachenko, undisputed matters. However, when it comes to me, Bob Arum want to say being undisputed is stupid. Shakur was pointing out the hypocrisy when it came to Bob Arum and everything, until it was time for him to fight Devin Haney for undisputed, his own dream. That's when all of a sudden Shakur did a 180 by turning down his biggest payday for his biggest legacy day to fight Devin Haney for undisputed. Shakur came out all of a sudden claiming that belts don't really matter like that, contradicting everything he had said prior. Remember, it was Shakur who said he fights for legacy. But when it came time for him to fight for his biggest legacy day, along with his biggest payday, that's when Shakur all of a sudden ended up getting cold feet, refusing to sign the contract. You also have Richard Hitcherson. He recently came out stating that belts don't really matter like that. Meanwhile, he's over here chasing a belt at 140. Like, wait a minute. This guy is straight up chasing a strap at 140. However, with the next breath, he want to talk about belts don't matter. Well, if he feels like that, I don't want to see Richardson in any title fight then. Keep that same energy. Whatever you say, have that match your action. Additionally, you have Floyd Mayweather who said belts don't matter, or Devin needs to drop the undisputed belts so he don't end up paying all of these sectioning fees. Even though, ironically, Floyd Mayweather during his own career, he did the exact opposite. Floyd Mayweather didn't just have 4 belts. Floyd had 5 belts at one time, 3 at 147 and 2 at 154. Now keep in mind, Floyd Mayweather beat Cotto in 2012 for a belt. Then he moved back down to 147 to fight for more straps. However, Floyd Mayweather did not vacate the belt he won off Cotto at 154. In fact, Floyd Mayweather kept that belt hostage until the time he retired in 2015. Floyd Mayweather kept paying sectioning fees, unnecessary sectioning fees, for 3 years. To make matters worse, Floyd did the same thing against Canelo when Floyd Mayweather fought Canelo at 154. For 2 straps, Floyd Mayweather ended up keeping them straps at 154 without defending them for years, paying unnecessary sectioning fees. So, Floyd should be the last person talking about vacate the belt so you don't have to pay sectioning fees, since he did not take his own advice during his own career, unless Floyd Mayweather wanted Devin Haney to do that, so PBC fighters could end up fighting for them vacant straps. Therefore, it sounds like belts matter after all. To make matters worse, Floyd Mayweather recently came out telling all of the organizations that you guys need to clean up the mess. There are too many belts in boxing. Floyd Mayweather voiced his opinion in order to clean up the sport. However, ironically, Floyd Mayweather doesn't like the idea of undisputed, which directly contradicts Floyd Mayweather's statement. There are too many belts in boxing. We don't know who's the champ. Everyone is a champ. There are 8 champions per division. That's what Floyd said. Then in the next breath, he doesn't like the idea of one face, one name per division. Undisputed. You can't have it both ways. That's literally what undisputed represents. Is one face, one champion, one name holding on to all of the belts, which is equivalent to one belt per division. The best fighter in the division. You also have Ryan talking about belts don't matter. However, today he was on Instagram talking about his dream is to become a champion now. How ironic. Rolly did the same thing. Now he's not even trying to let the belt go away at 140 that he won off that old man. Then you have Leonard Ellaby, Floyd Mayweather CEO, talking about belts don't matter. Gervonta proved that. Well, first of all, Gervonta said strap season at first. So you got to keep that same energy. You can't say one thing and do another. If that's the case, Gervonta should have said strapless season and trademark that. Better yet, if what Leonard Ellaby is saying is true, that belts don't matter when it comes to Gervonta, why will he be paying sectioning fees, this, that, and the third for nothing? Well, if that's the case, can someone please explain to me why Gervonta Davis is over here paying championship sectioning fees to the WBA for an interim belt? The belt is not even real. The belt is not even a championship belt. However, Gervonta is over here paying sectioning fees as such when belts don't even matter. Something is not adding up. We gotta call a spade here. When you hear something that smells like BS, you gotta call it how it is. How are you gonna complain about sectioning fees while Gervonta is paying sectioning fees for absolutely nothing for a belt that's not even a championship belt? Why is Gervonta paying championship sectioning fees for an interim belt? If what Gervonta and Leonard Ellaby saying is true, then Gervonta needs to drop his WBA interim belt and never ever fight for a championship belt again. Why will he be fighting for championship belts and paying sectioning fees if championship belts don't matter? That doesn't make sense. Additionally, Canelo gets paid more than Gervonta, right? He's undisputed, right? But we never hear Canelo complain about paying sectioning fees. You know why? Because that increases his worth. That's what they don't want to tell you about. You can also negotiate the championship fees with the organizations. Better yet, you can negotiate with the network to have them pay you more for bringing the belts over and pay for the sectioning fees. Pretty much have the network pay for the sectioning fees. Like I said, that belts is a good problem to have, not a bad problem. They increase the fighter worth. If a fighter is only worth $3 million a fight, as soon as he wins undisputed, now he's worth $6 to $7 million a fight. So who cares about sectioning fees for a couple hundred thousands when the belts are gonna make the fighter worth a couple millions more? Why you think Canelo is not letting go of the undisputed belts since he's the highest paid athlete today? Why you think Floyd Mayweather did not vacate any of them 5 belts when he was fighting, despite what he's telling other fighters to do today? Therefore, the $1 million question at the moment in time: when is Gervonta going to start strap season? Remember, it was Gervonta who came out with this phrase, not Devin Haney. Furthermore, like I said before, can you imagine if LeBron and Jordan came out and said, championships don't matter in the NBA. We don't care about getting rings. All we care about is getting money. Man, they would not hear the end of it. The fans and the media will rip them apart. To make matters worse, can you imagine if LeBron and Jordan have always said belts matter? They always wanted to become champions in the league until they had to go up against Kobe. All of a sudden, they changed their whole script from saying championship titles do matter to now retracting their own comments by stating championship titles don't matter in order to avoid playing against Kobe, who has the championship titles, who won the championship rings. How would LeBron and Jordan look in that scenario? Well, that's exactly what Gervonta and Shakur did when it came to fighting Devin Haney for undisputed. We all know what time it is. Belts have always mattered to Gervonta and Shakur until Devin Haney became undisputed. That's when belts didn't matter anymore, since they obviously have to go through Devin Haney in order to win them belts, which is a very, very difficult task that's not worth the undisputed reward and the biggest payday of their careers. That's how risky Gervonta and Shakur view Devin Haney. Ultimately, Shakur and Gervonta are giving Devin Haney the ultimate respect, not with their words, however with their actions by staying away from the Devin Haney fight as far as possible. This is all facts. This is not me talking emotionally like you fans do, because I could prove Gervonta and Shakur do believe belts matter, despite what they say to delay the Devin Haney fight. With the facts being laid out, drop your thoughts in the comment section below. Subscribe below, and to be continued on the next episode of Akhi TV. Peace out. Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.